What's up, guys? It's ParnellEX. I'm coming back with a sequel to my Warwick starter guide video, going over the carry build, which is Warwick, mainly focused. So in this video, in the last video, it didn't go too well since it was kind of a stomp for my teams in. I did pretty well, and I explained a lot, and that's the important thing about the video. I explained everything I need. So if you're watching this video and you didn't see the last one, go check it out, because I explain all my builds, my rune sets, and just a lot of things. A lot of things I just explain about how to play a Warwick, and that's the important thing. So this video is about applying it. So that's what we're gonna try to do. So I actually, incidentally, I literally just played this game. This is not me live commentating. I thought that I was live commentating when I did this, so I was really excited once I ended it, and then I realized my mic wasn't plugged in. So, well, it got disconnected. So, I'm saying screw it. Instead of recording another game live, I'm just going to commentate over this one, since it still shows everything you need to see. I'll just explain everything that was going through my head, since it was a very fresh game. I literally just played this, so everything is fresh. But yeah. So this game, I carried this game. It was kind of a stomp in the beginning, but it started to get to the point where I needed to carry a lot of weight, and that's what happens. And also mechanics. Mechanics is an important thing that I got to show off this game. So hopefully you guys can see those mechanics and try to see how I actually apply them. So I'm just doing my red to raptor clear, to opposite scuttle. Interestingly enough, in this clear, Xin Zhao tries to gank level 1 and just fails miserably. Does he burn a flash or something? I think he just walks by. So instead of just going straight to the opposite scuttle, I just farm my topside jungle. Normally I would go red, raptors, and then the opposite scuttle. But since I know that Xin Zhao is not going to be on this side, I'm just going to take my jungle camps and get level 3 so that I can fear the scuttle crab and make it a faster clear. Trying to think, I just had something in mind. Yeah, we're gonna go warrior this game, and I'll try to explain everything that happens, all of my decisions, how I actually utilize my mechanics, because that's just the important part of this. Against their team comp, I do very well. They have Kassin, Xin Zhao, Aatrox, Kai'Sa, and Annie. They only have one way of actually, stunning me or displacing me, or CCing me, I should say. They only have one way of CCing me without me being able to counter it with my Q, because my Q makes me immune to displacements, and Xin Zhao's knockup, Aatrox's, all of Aatrox's stuff, displacements are displacements. So my Q, I can just hold Q and avoid getting CC'd by the rest of them. And then honestly, Kassadin and Kai'Sa don't really have CC. You don't kind of slow. So this is a really, really good time for me, and I do very well against like all of their picks. So it makes it a very good game for me to carry. So in this gank right here, I'm sitting up here after clearing camps, and I knew that Xin Zhao was coming up to counter gank, so I tried to hide. But instead of going for Xin Zhao, which I should have done, I greed for this Aatrox, and I end up dying, which was okay. I get executed, so it was not too bad. It was a 1-for-1 overall, because I don't give up any gold, but it still would have been much better for me to just sit in that bush and just counter gank the Xin Zhao, or I could have maybe went and flashed for Aatrox before Xin Zhao showed up, so that, before he heals up, because I could have just flash Q'd Aatrox and killed him, but I still probably would have died to Xin Zhao there. So it would have just been better for me to go for Xin Zhao instead of Aatrox there. So yeah, I'm just coming over here, and I see Xin Zhao trying to gank mid, so I just kind of come over and try to have some backup in case something happens. I put a pink ward since he's going to go pretty aggro. This Xin Zhao is level 3, I'm level 4, and I do well. I beat Xin Zhao 1v1 unless he's ahead. So I just chase him down, and Ari's there to back up, lands a good charm, and we kill him, which is pretty good. I don't know why he was going that aggro. I guess he didn't think that was there. But yeah, it's a free kill. So what do you do when the enemy jungler is dead? You try to counter jungle. You try to punch in some way. You can either gank lanes or you can counter jungle. And since there's no gankable lanes, since mid lane's pushed in, bot lane's kind of pushed in, we counter jungle. So I'll take 2 camps here. Mid lane against solo kill is pretty good. And like I said, the beginning of the game's kind of a stomp in our favor. Our lanes are winning, but it starts to get a little crazy afterwards. But yeah, I have my Tiamat, so I'm really, really strong as Warwick. Once you have Tiamat on Warwick, that's when you are a strong champion. And once you have Warrior, you're even stronger. Once you have Warrior, you have a huge power spike. But generally, Warwick in this meta isn't too good until he has Tiamat, just because of the way the jungle works. He's not bad ganking, you know, level 3 or anything, but you know, it's kind of awkward. So I just go over here. I take the Scuttle Crab, and I see looks like Xin Zhao is trying to dive. So Jace doesn't TP the tower. He TPs behind, which is really good. And I know that Xin Zhao is sitting in this bush, and so I just make sure to try to burst him down. Unfortunately, Aatrox had his ultimate, so it made it a little bit tougher. But I make sure to Q Xin Zhao there so that I, you know, disengage the fight kind of, and then I let Chase take care of this. I don't need to chase here. There's a risk of me dying, so I just want to let Jace chase him down and just back him up. If you're guaranteed to get a kill and you're really low, just let your teammates get the kill. Don't worry about KDA. I care about winning. I care about winning more than I care about KDA. So that's what we're playing for. Got level 6. So once you're level 6, you're really, really strong as Warwick, obviously. If you land your ultimate on someone, you just have a lot more damage than CC in your ganks. But I'm just going to run around here and clear. There's nothing really to do. Although I just saw that Cast and Rift walked in, so I kind of look in that direction. A little sketched out. Xin Zhao's coming. But already knows that, so she shouldn't die here. Solo Q though. You know, maybe she dies. I don't think she did. She has ultimate, so she's okay. But on Warwick and just jungle in general, make sure you're coming down here for a gank. I don't remember what happens here. Okay, apparently the guy. I do not remember this part. Oh yeah, I do remember. So I cut out this pink ward. Oh, they have that. And I have bot lane pressure, so I can go ahead and invade the blue side. I do a smite up, and I have my ultimates. So I'm gonna come over here, take a bite out of blue. If Xin Zhao shows up, I am not too concerned about getting collapsed on, since it's only Annie. And my bot lane's pushing in, so they'll be able to respond. I think I saw Xin Zhao top, though. I don't think I 50-50'd that. But unsure. So keep on counter jungling. Yeah, mid lane got solo kill, which is kind of annoying. But I can come over here on this Cassin. So how you want to approach Cassin, you want to make sure you walk up to him and Q. Make sure you're in a position where you can Q to follow his Rift Walk. But unfortunately, he Rift Walks onto me, which really surprised me, and I barely live here. I barely survive. Not survive. I barely die there. I should have. I was really close to surviving. I had my E on, so I took reduced damage from the tower, but it was just enough to kill me, which just kind of sucked. And I got shut down. It's pretty bad, but I think it was worth going for. I just didn't expect him to go onto me, and I didn't expect to die at that amount of HP. But it's okay. That kill results in me getting Warrior, and Warrior is a major power spike for Warwick, so now I am the strongest person on the map and can make plays everywhere. I can like 1v2 and stuff. And that's kind of the purpose of this build. Like, you get a huge power spike, you have a lot of burst, lots of DPS. You're kind of squishy, but you're not going to be fighting 5v5. So as long as you can sustain with your lifesteal and everything in fights, and you have the damage reduction, you should be okay. As Warwick. Yeah, like I was trying to say earlier, make sure you're always doing something. Farming or ganking, do one or the other. Don't waste your time as a jungler. You don't want to hesitate. If you're like sitting in a bush thinking like, I wonder if they're gonna overextend. Don't do it unless you are pretty sure they're going to do something. If I see the top lane pushing, I'll go top and I'll be ready to gank. But if I'm just like, unsure, if I just feel like my top laner is going to feed and I'm just like, trying to babysit him, don't do that type of stuff. Make sure you're farming. Don't waste your time. If you fall behind in farm without accomplishing anything on the map, then it's going to be a rough spot. So this is an easy kill on this Aatrox. I make sure to flash Q. I flash hold Q to follow the dash over the wall. I could have ulted, obviously, but you know, he could like flash my ult, so that's kind of why I wanted to flash Q, because it guarantees if I flash Q, if he flashes away in response or something like that, or just ease sooner, I'll be able to follow him. It's just a point and click. Watch as I'm crossing the enemy Krugs. You want to make sure that you wait for the minions in order to cross, because you know they can spot you. A lot of people aren't aware of that. Just make sure you're paying attention on your side. Like I look at my bot side of the map in that situation. Mid lane gets solo kill again. That's pretty bad. I just keep counter jungling. I'm really strong. If I run into if Xin Zhao runs into me, he's just gonna die. That's pretty straightforward. If Cassin shows up, maybe they could actually 1v2 me. I mean, yeah, I might be able to 1v2 them, but I also might not. So it's kind of scary. But I have enough damage where if Xin Zhao shows up, I'm gonna be able to just kill him really fast. And this Cassin clearly has a ward, so I just walk up and harass him a little bit. And this is actually kind of a mistake. I don't think it was necessarily a mistake because I thought that he was. I just wasn't paying attention to Xin Zhao on the map, and I saw Xin Zhao show up, so I ult away. If Xin Zhao wasn't there and Cassin rift walk in, I would have been able to ult him and just kill him. But that didn't really happen, unfortunately. So I just go back to farm my jungle. I can't go to my Raptor since Xin Zhao is just there, and I don't have my ultimate, and I'm kind of low, so Xin Zhao could maybe burst me. So I'm just going to clear my topside jungle. I counter jungle so much from Xin Zhao, I'm not like desperate for farm. Just want to make plays around the map. Come up here because I know that Aatrox wants to trade, and he's overextending crazily. And I try to get onto him. I get a little bit of damage off, but I'm not able to actually kill him, which is kind of unfortunate. I watch how I Q the minion. I Q the minion to avoid the pull from the tether. But thankfully, Alistar roams here, which is really good because I'm able to kill Aatrox as a result. Ganking Aatrox there actually wasn't too good. I should have maybe taken a different angle. I just wanted to try to avoid wards. But it was made up for. Get first blood tower. And now I'm going to go just counter jungle. I saw Xin Zhao's bot side, so I'm going to take his camps again. If you have a lead on Warwick, try to counter jungle a lot. Assuming you're not going to get collapsed by laners. You got to always keep laners in mind when you're counter jungling. You can't just blindly walk into the enemy jungle and be surprised when someone comes and helps. But no one's going to help in their team right now. And even if like, say like Aatrox tried to help Xin Zhao, he's going to die. I can 1v2 in that situation. Our bot lane's getting pummeled. I'm just going to continue counter jungling. I see that there's a blood tree on Andy here, which I want. For some reason, already flash knights, which pisses me off because I can obviously sprint at Andy and kill her without without already having to waste her summoner spells. But it's whatever. I noticed the way that Cassin was moving was funny, as if he knew a jungler was here. So I popped my trinket and saw that he had a ward. Counter jungle again, since I know Xin Zhao's bot. They just got dragon. And I want to recall. I have a lot of gold, but Aatrox is hard pushing. He's doing a Shinshin right here. This is a free kill. Because, yeah, he can't really do anything against me. I dodge the W. I follow the dash. And he burns all, but that's not going to save him. Come up here. Kill. Awesome stuff. And I think I head for a Rift Herald here. I grab Scuttle Crab, I might go for Rift Herald. I actually can't remember. I think I go for Rift Herald here. So our bot lane's dying. We shouldn't be dying there. We're getting harassed. He's getting poked down too much. So I start Rift Herald. And I want to recall because I obviously have a shit ton of gold. Number one thing I want to do right now is recall, but Jace pushes out top too much, even though we saw Cassin was missing, so he just dies. Bad death on his part. I'm not going to help him. I'm just going to get my Rift Herald. And one thing a lot of people don't do when they do Rift Herald, make sure you pop your trinket beforehand. Because by the time you use Rift Herald, your trinket's going to be up. So you might as well, you get a free use of trinket. I want to roam down towards this red buff and see if I can prevent the steal, but they took that really damn fast. Holy moly. I didn't even notice how fast they took that initially. I'm just gonna come down here, take my raptors, and I just want to recall. I've 3.2k gold after this. Yeah, 3.2k gold. I need a recall. This is getting absurd. I should have recalled maybe earlier. It was just that Aatrox is overextending and stuff, so it was best for me to just go for the kill, right? I'll take the opportunity. Got Deadman's Plate and boots. Normally I'd just finish my boots 2 first, but obviously I have enough for Deadman's, so it's a really smooth buy for me. Bot died there, which is really concerning. And we need to do something to stop, but I come mid, so see if I can maybe do something. And Caston Rift walks in. Really good stuff. Flash over the wall. Fear him. He like Rift walks like a million times here. Now he's finally in him, so he can't do it anymore. I had a blood trail on him, so I knew that I could flash over and ult over a wall and stuff. Just go for a fight here. I get a good ult off on the Annie. She flashes out, unfortunately. And this fight would have been really good if I didn't get pinched by Kai'Sa. If Kai'Sa didn't pinch me and kill me there, I would have been able to chase down the rest. But she suicides, so we end up trading a 4 for 3 there, which is okay for us. Not the best, but it could have been better, but not too bad. Now I'm just gonna buy my Ninja Tabi. Like I said, Merc Treads is good in some circumstances, but they only have 1 stun, which is Annie on their team, so I don't need Merc Treads at all. Ninja Tabi is really good since they have 3 auto attackers. Actually, hey, Caston even auto attacks with his W and stuff, so pretty good value there. I probably should get a pink ward. Did I not get a pink ward? Yeah, I should have got a pink ward here. This is a mistake on my part. I like always get pink wards, but I must have assumed that I had one out already or just not thought of it. Pink ward's really good. If you know how to use a pink ward, it can help you out quite a bit on the map. And I just kind of run over here. I see Scuttle's up, so I go grab this before Xin Zhao does. Scuttle Crab's very valuable, obviously. Very, very valuable. Let's go pick up blue. Just gonna clear my camps. Like I said, clear out your camps when stuff's not happening. Don't run around in circles with your team. Wait for something to happen, or wait for something wait for something to about to happen. I see Aatrox is doing this again, messing around. I did not expect Xin Zhao here. I don't care about Xin Zhao. Xin Zhao, who cares? Just kill Aatrox. My ult here is bad though. I got pulled out of my ults. I should have saved my ults a little bit later. But Annie shows up, which I saw on the map, and I missed my Q there, which ends up being really bad because I didn't kill Xin Zhao quite fast enough, and I actually died to this Annie. She does a lot of damage. I don't know what. Like, the reason she does a lot of damage is because she has double pen. She has I don't know. You see her items. She has a lot of magic penetration, and I don't have any MR, so building a Spectre's Cow here is what I end up doing. Because once I have Spectre's Cow, it counters her magic pen and she doesn't do much damage to me anymore. Now the really sad part about that fight is I do miss out on using my Herald. I did not expect to die there. And that's really unfortunate. If I got a kill there on the Annie and I was able to Herald top, it would have been fantastic. But that really stings considering... I mean, it takes a long time to get Herald, so it took me like a minute just like take Rift Herald, and the fact that I just lose the buff entirely is kind of annoying. But that's my mistake. I shouldn't have greeted for that Annie there. Or I should have hit, what I should have done is I should have hit my Q on my Xin Zhao. I hit a minion instead. Unlucky. It looks like they're all grouped for Dragon. We can't do anything. Don't force dragons. A lot of people in low elo think like losing a dragon is gonna lose them the game, and is why they're low elo. Dragons don't matter that much in this game. They're a nice stat boost. That's about it. Can't kill this Caston, so just back out. Don't want to get pinched by the rest of their team. But like I said, yeah, a single dragon's not a big deal. Even a single Inferno dragon's not a big deal. Like I like to fight for dragons, Inferno dragons, but if you're gonna lose the fight, then it's like why? Why give them gold in addition to a small buff? Like, who cares if they deal 10% extra damage to structures and Baron? Like really, Gotta think of it that way. So Annie just came out of nowhere there. Did not expect her to be there. But clear out this ward. And team sieging mid. They actually get a pick right here on the Aatrox, which is really, really good. So I come mid because I know that they're going to run towards mid. And Xin Zhao is really, really low. You can see right there. See his blood trail. He starts recalling, his team separates from him. So if there's someone that's really, really low like this, and they're separated from the team, you can go for him. But I missed my ults because he recalled just in time. Obviously, that would have been a very good pick, though. Had I've been there half a second earlier. So I just want to disengage. I don't have an ult, so fighting this is kind of sketchy. Let my team do a lot of the work, and then I just come in for, for picks at the end. And I don't know what this Aatrox just kind of suicided here. Nothing's really going to happen. And I just flash Q, secure the kill. And I see this Xin Zhao trying to fight me, but I'm Warwick, bro. You gotta back off. My team actually struggles to chase this Cassin, and Lucian actually dies chasing him. But so I probably should have helped my team out. I just didn't expect them to struggle that much. I want to chase that Xin Zhao, but I see that their team's up, so I'm not gonna chase him into his base because I'm just gonna die if I do. So I'll just get the tower. Made sure to pay attention to the map though, just in case. If my team really is struggling against Cassin, if they're gonna die to him, then I would have just sprinted up there. But I saw that they're gonna kill him. I'll let Annie stun me just in case she goes aggressive on me, so I can go in on her, but she doesn't. So I recall here, get my Spirit Visage. So I have 2k gold. So pick this up, and I have a couple options here where I can buy it next. I can either go, well, I could either go Titanic Hydra. I could go Iceborne Gauntlet, which will give me 20% CDR and a lot of damage. Or I could go Adaptive Helm, since they have a lot of magic damage that's repetitive. I think Adaptive Helm makes me the tankiest of them all. Iceborne gives me the most damage, so those are the two options I have. And, yeah, I think I end up going Iceborne in this game. But that's just because the game was really snowballed by the time I have enough gold for it. If the game was if they managed to stall out the game for a bit and fights started to become even, and we lost pressure, then I'd go for Adaptive Helm to prevent myself from getting killed in these fights. But right now, I'm pretty fed, so I can do a lot of work in these fights. So I'll opt for damage, which is Iceborne Gauntlet. Since CDR is really, really good stat on Warwick. I want to get Baron control here. Cassin's down bot, and we're way stronger than them. So you just kind of go around ward hunting, and I have no idea where they are. But Aatrox shows up here, and Alistar goes in on this, and we chain the CC super well. I do not know how we managed to get that pick off. But somehow Aatrox is able to die before using his ults, so really, really good by our team. And I come over here to make sure that Lucian doesn't get assassinated by Cassin. I follow his ultimate with my Q. And now Cassin's dead. They don't really have much to deal with me. If those two people, I can 1v2 those guys. So I want to run up to them. I see my team's in top side of the map. And I just go over here and I ignore. I also see when I 1v1 Xin Zhao, I ignore his knockup by holding his Q on his third Q. So keep that in mind. When you're 1v1ing the Xin Zhao, make sure you use E to prevent his burst, and that you hold Q to prevent the knockup on his third Q. And yeah, now I'm just really fed at this point. Cassin's up and Aatrox is fed. I mean, Aatrox is up, but I'm fed, and I have my ultimate up. So I just go in on him. I saw Cassin went top, so I just go in on Aatrox, and we just tower dive him. The rest of his team's dead. Cassin goes in here. I don't know what the hell he's thinking. He's dead. So yeah, at this point, we have a significant advantage in the game. It's still not over though. You gotta keep in mind they have a very strong late game. So if we like all like die and throw, and they get Baron or something, they can definitely win late game. But we just gotta make sure we don't get to the point. It's pretty easy. Just don't die, don't feed, play it slow. We'll get 2 inhibitors here, and then we'll recall and reset, make a Baron play. And once we get Baron, we should be able to just end right after. I actually go for the blue buff though first. Since why not? Oh yeah, Lucian steals it from me though, that son of a bitch. And since dragon spawned, I might as well go for dragon. Air dragon's not too great. I mean, it's okay, but we'll take it. It's free stats. I'll grab this, and like I said, I'll recall since the game's snowballed pretty hard right now. I'll recall and grab Iceborne because it gives me the most damage, while being a relative tank item, because they still have a lot of physical damage. So it's not just for damage. If I wanted just damage, I'd go for like Triforce, but I want some tankiness along with it. Make a really good pick. And Kaisa, that's a sign for a Baron. They have no AD carry. Their only threat on their team is really Kassadin. So I signal my team to go do Baron. They're, well, I guess Alistar did, but I knew this is a Baron play. They're trying to go for a pick here. We just need to just chill. Just do Baron here. While Kaisa's dead, it's a 5v4. A 1 fight here wins us the game. A Baron wins us the game. So this just should be game over. So clear the pink wards, since I don't like pink wards. That makes it easier for them to steal. And I try to focus on the smite here. I missed the smite though. Watch this. I get knocked up and I wasn't able to Q smite. And Xin Zhao flashes in, has really good smite, but it doesn't matter. We still win the game. We just kill them all. And I try to flash over to find Annie, but she actually walked away. So that's why I flashed her. I didn't flash because I was trolling, but yeah. So yeah, Annie was walking back, so she was a lot faster than I expected. But they have 2 people dead, and they have Baron, but we can just just kill them. So at this point, the game's basically over. So yeah, if you guys like the video, thought this game was pretty good, and hope you guys liked the video. Definitely a better game than last time. I got to carry more. I showed more off-market mechanics. Let me know how you guys felt about this game in the comments. Yeah, just hope you guys enjoyed the game, and let me know what you think about it. And let me know what you want to see in the future, because I'll release more videos in the future as well. And hopefully we can, release more content, Warwick-related content. That's also educational, so that's the goal of this. So peace out, guys. Have a good one. Later.